What's up, guys? Chase68 here, bringing you my October 28th, 2013 edition of WWE Monday Night Raw. So anyways, you guys remember the past Raw reviews, how pretty much I used to go through everything. From now on, I'm only going to go through the storylines and talk about, some of the interesting aspects we are going to get through our WWE television, what I think this feud might produce into, if it's good, if it's bad, my first initial thoughts seeing this happen. So that's pretty much it. I just figured that some of the matches we see pretty much are just rewinds of the pay-per-view most of the time, and they're not worth talking about unless it's a really, really good match. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys don't like the new format, tell me down below if you want me to go back to the old format where I talked about everything. But I'm going to talk about storylines from least that I like pretty much least to greatest, which ones I'm more invested in, which ones I'm not as invested in. So let's get started with, the CM Punk and Daniel Bryan getting attacked by the Wyatt family storyline that seems like it's really progressing right now. I don't know if this is a way to get CM Punk and Daniel Bryan out of major feuds. I feel like the Wyatt family are with Triple H. If not with Triple H, probably with Vince McMahon in some degree. They're definitely a part of this whole corporation type of deal. I'm kind of interested in it. I just don't understand why they attacked them. I maybe have to watch more SmackDowns and Raws for me to see how this feud progresses in the near future, but it is something new and something different, so I can't really complain about it. And plus, we're getting the Wyatt family really, really over in this type of segment here, so I'm really fine with it. I mean, CM Punk just had his final match with Ryback on the show, which was a terrible match, not as good as their Hell in a Cell match, in my personal opinion. That's just my opinion. You guys can have your own opinions if you thought this match was better than last night's match, but that's just me. And Daniel Bryan got his answers from Shawn Michaels, which pretty much, if you watch my Hell in a Cell review, I pretty much explained why Shawn did it, and Shawn pretty much in that promo explained why he did it as well. So pretty much me and Shawn were on same wavelengths, I guess. I don't know, but Daniel Bryan did attack Shawn Michaels, so that's why I think the Wyatt family are involved with Triple H or Vince McMahon, because why would the Wyatt family attack Daniel Bryan for attacking, Shawn Michaels out of all people? That just seems random. So I have to wait and see for this feud to develop more to give my full initial thoughts. But overall, I do like it because it brings some fresh new people into it. Now we move on forward to another segment that I liked a lot, Kane. Kane returned last night at Hell in a Cell. Pretty much he beat up The Miz, and then he had a match with The Miz. Who the fuck cares? Because that match was just okay at best. And Kane goes, and he wants to call out Stephanie McMahon. Pretty much Kane, he's pretty much upset with Stephanie McMahon. I don't know why a monster would care about corrupt power, but okay. So Kane pretty much calls him out. Stephanie McMahon says that you can leave the ring if you want to. You can leave. I don't give a fuck. And then Kane just takes off his mask and, oh God, are we really going to get unmasked Kane again? They're really drawing straws with Kane here. I'm being dead honest here. I don't know what the hell they're thinking with Kane. I hope it's something good, but they're really drawing straws that they have to take off his mask again. That's for fucking sure. They're really drawing straws, but it was an interesting segment nonetheless. Now we move on forward to John Cena and Damian Sandow. Probably going to be the most talked about segment or moment here on this Monday Night Raw. This is going to be the most talked about segment. I can see why WWE wanted to get this out of the way early so they can push all the other segments. So John Cena comes out. His promo tonight was very, very 2004-ish. He was talking really gangster in this one. I was like, oh my God, he is sounding way too thuggish from the usual Cena we hear. And then out comes Damian Sandow. Damian Sandow pretty much says, I can cash in this briefcase whenever the fuck I want. And I feel like, you know what? It's not tonight. So then afterwards, this leads to a fucking brutal beatdown. I mean, one of the most brutal beatdowns I have seen recently in the PG era for the WWE. I thought this beatdown was great, and Sandow's about to cash in. I said, wow, this is a great opening to Monday Night Raw. We get a commercial break. Back we come, a match between Damian Sandow and John Cena. Another commercial break. The match continues. And let me tell you, this match right here was fucking awesome. I enjoyed this match. I thought this match was great. This put Damian Sandow on a high level of regard in my books. And not only that, John Cena, he ended up winning the match. And this is kind of mixed. It depends on how you view it, though. If you view it as Cena's just immortal and it's bullshit, go right ahead. But I view it as this. Damian Sandow, to me, he wasn't ready for the World Heavyweight Championship. Not yet. Sandow was not ready for the World Heavyweight Championship. But for me, Cena is still World Heavyweight Champion. And that's something that I want, because The thing is, Cena as World Heavyweight Champion gives more opportunities for guys like Damian Sandow and Alberto Del Rio to get bigger in star power because of John Cena. John Cena's not going to job every single one of them. I know that's the belief, but if anything, I think Damian Sandow got a great rub from this match. I feel he got a great rub. Yeah, Cena beat him with one arm. Okay, we get it. He beat him with one arm, but if anything, this was just excellent storytelling on John Cena's part and excellent storytelling on Damian Sandow's part. I mean, because Damian Sandow, we know he's a good worker, a great fucking talker. There's no denying that. But we never knew if he could tell a great story in the ring. He told one here tonight. He told a great story here tonight. His performance tonight showed this kid has what it takes to step it up to the next level. That's what you want to see from Damian Sandow here tonight. And Damian Sandow delivered on all accounts. He delivered in stepping up to the next level. And honestly, sometimes some superstars look greater in losses than they do in wins. If Damian Sandow won this match right here, he would just be World Heavyweight Champion for 1 month until John Cena goes back right there. You build up to the anticipation. This way, Cena, pretty much he gets mixed reactions anyways. Damian Sandow, he'll probably get more cheers than John Cena. You can have Sandow be a face and face Del Stinko if you wanted to in the near future. You have a lot of bigger opportunities here. Damian Sandow losing this match is not the end of the world for me. I'm actually happy that more Money in the Banks are actually failed at cashing in. That's just me. I'm actually happy about that because to me, the Money in the Bank, it gets predictable after a while when someone cashes in and you know this person is going to win. It just does. I'm sorry. I felt like the first failed cash-in should have been a long time ago. And personally, if you wanted me to choose someone that should have been the first failed cash-in, I would have probably said CM Punk in 2008 or maybe even as The Miz in 2011. Granted, I am a CM Punk fan. Granted, I am a Miz fan. I really wanted to see these guys fail because I said I didn't think they were ready for the big title scene. And you saw CM Punk's first World Heavyweight Championship run. That was not even memorable. The most memorable match he has there is against JBL at SummerSlam 2008. And then with The Miz, he arguably has one of the worst WWE Championship runs in recent memory. All his matches never finished clean. He pretty much did not even defend his belt in Elimination Chamber like most champions do. He pretty much was not even the big factor in the WrestleMania 27 main event. The guy who was not even wrestling, the guy who was a special guest, The Rock, was a bigger factor than The Miz in that match. I don't agree with pushing guys too fast. I don't agree with putting Damian Sandow in a position where he can't succeed right now. Damian Sandow, though tonight, has been pushed up to the next level because of this match, because he wrestled a great storytelling match. He showed more elements in his game, and this is what's going to help him in the long run when he finally does win that World Heavyweight Championship. I don't give a fuck that he failed to cash it. Honestly, it doesn't make me upset. I love Damian Sandow. Don't get me wrong. I am a Sandow fan. I like the kid. But honestly, why keep rushing guys to be world champion? Why not slowly build them up? I don't get it. I understand it's John Cena. All you fans are pissed off just because it's... But besides John Cena, would you really think Damian Sandow is ready to be World Heavyweight Champion? No, you wouldn't. Give him time. This is good. This adds more to his character. I gave enough examples why. I wanted to spend most of the video talking about this anyways. Now let's move on forward to the main event segment with my boy, Randall Keith Orton, getting the praise he should deserve. He's the new WWE Champion. The new WWE Champion. Had a great celebration. Pretty much told the whole Raw roster, you have to bow down to me. I am the one of the WWE. I am your hero. I am Randy Orton. And he pretty much hit every nail on the head there until fucking Big Show came out. Like, really? Big Show? What the fuck are you doing here? Aren't you like have a restraining order or some shit? But it turns out Big Show actually has a fucking lawsuit that can get millions of dollars to the WWE. In all honesty, Big Show ends up knocking out Randy Orton, which pissed me off. And Big Show is like, Big Show. And the fans were really hot for him. Honestly, this segment right here, all I hope for with this storyline is it does not lead to Big Show ending up owning the fucking company. That would be the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in professional wrestling. Because if this motherfucker could lose a strip mall, how can this motherfucker own the WWE? That's just me. Okay? I do not want to see a storyline where Big Show, any way, shape, or form, owns this fucking company. It would make no sense to me because this guy was flat out broke, and now, in the storyline sense, he was flat out broke, and then all of a sudden now he's like fucking has all this money just because he's sued. What is he suing for, anyways? Like, it makes no sense what they're suing for. It's just feels like, hey, we just gotta have this so that way we can have a Big Show Randy Orton feud. I mean, I like Randy Orton. You guys all know this. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. But Big Show and Randy Orton, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm glad the crowd reacted to it well. The crowd reacted really well to this segment. I was so surprised. They were cheering and crazy. The Usos got into this segment along with the Rhodes brothers. I really liked that. I really did like how the Usos got involved. I wish Big E Langston would have got involved. I mean, he got fucked over by Dean Ambrose earlier in the night, but at the end of the day, he just was kind of like, you're just Big E Langston. There was a brawl on top of the stage. I wish you saw more shots of that. But other than that, overall, the ending segment was kind of but at least the crowd is absorbing the fact Big Show's the major face in this. So that's a good sign for the WWE. Overall, though, this episode of Monday Night Raw, I thought it was pretty solid. There were some slow parts with some random matches like Nikki and Brie Bella teaming up to face off AJ Lee and Tamina, Natalya and Summer Rae. Yeah, that was a good Divas match, but other than that, like I said, there were some slow segments, some solid matches on this card. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't watched Raw in a while. Like I said, I feel like this is one of the stronger Raws storytelling-wise. If you're a big match fan, John Cena and Damian Sandow is a fucking excellent match to watch. But other than that, this Raw was pretty good, and I did enjoy it. So I give it a B. That's pretty much it. A B. Sign language for B. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys enjoy your Monday. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. Like this video, dislike this video, share this video with all your friends if you want to. I'm out of here. I'm about to go fucking, watch the St. Louis Rams, lose to the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, I'm a football fan. So, I'll see you all later. Peace!